Okay, so this was another edition that I put out in your binders. It's called Spelling Word Search. So you might guess that you're going to be using your spelling words on this one. So step 1, grab this paper. Step 2, you need a pencil. I'm going to be using my purple pen because it's so much easier for you to see, but please always use a pencil if we're doing this one, okay? So this is a little tricky, so I want you to make sure you're listening if you're trying this one out. The very first thing you need to do is go to your spelling list. So I'm going to go to the green, click on it. If I was in the green group, I would be using these words, okay? So the very first thing I'm going to do is pick a word. I'm going to write the word mute, mute, with my mommy E at the end, okay? And I'm going to look on my sheet here, and I'm going to pick anywhere in these boxes to put it. But the very first thing I need to do is write my word mute right there on that line, and I'll tell you why in a second. So this tells me what words are hiding inside my word search. How many of you have done a word search? I think we've done a few in class, actually. So my word mute is one of the words in my word search. So I wrote it down. Then I'm going to write it anywhere in here. Okay, so I'm going to hide it. M-U-T-E, mute. So you can see I just kind of put mine in the middle. Okay, then I'm going to go back to my spelling list. And I'm going to pick another word. I think I'm going to use the word I'm going to use the word cube, and I'm going to show you why. Cube. Okay, so watch what happens when I use the word cube. I'm going to write it on my spelling word side first. Cube. Okay, so I wrote it over here first. Then I'm going to hide it. Now watch where I hide it. I can tell that U is a shared letter between cube and mute, so I'm going to try and hide it in there. Cube. Look where I hit it. I did it going down, cube, and I use the U from my mute. That's kind of a tricky way to do it. But you could hide it anywhere you want. Just remember, it can go sideways, it can go diagonal, and it can go up and down. Okay, let me pick one more to show you. I'm going to do the word use. So first I'm going to write it on my spelling word side, use. Then I'm going to hide it. And I think I'll just write it anywhere. I'm going to put it right here. Okay. So you can see where I wrote mine, and I kind of hit it right down here. Okay. Now the plan is that you want to try and get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need 10 words. So you're going to pick 10 words off of your list and hide them in there. Okay. So I'm going to pause the video for a second, and I'm going to write the rest of my words and hide them in here, and then I'm going to tell you what to do last. So go ahead and pause it, and you want to go ahead and write your spelling words on one side and then hide them in your word search, and then come back. Okay, so I finished most of mine, but what I found is that I ran out of space. So I did 9 words in mine, but look they're all kind of hidden in there. Okay, so once you've written your words in there, the very final thing you need to do is you need to fill in the empty boxes with any letters that you want, right? Because you're just trying to hide those words in there. So I'm going to fill in my letters and my empty boxes with any letter. I'm going to put a G here, I'm going to do an N, a Z, a Y, a P, a U, R, V, W, and a C. Okay, so now when I'm done, I have filled up my entire word search box with letters and words. And the best part about this is what you can do is take it to somebody in your family and see if they can find your words. So if you finish your word search, you can bring it to someone in your family and say, hey, when you get a chance, see if you can find all my spelling words that I hid in here. Okay, so that's a really fun way to do your spelling. It might take you a little while, so if you don't get it done today, make sure you finish it up tomorrow.